Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I haven't been posting for a while. Got COVID. Was on vacation in Sweden with my family and stuff, so a lot of things happened. Well, I'm back now, and today I'm going to talk about my photography journey. Where I started, why I started, how far I think I've come myself. So yeah, let's get started with this video. Where did I start photography? I would say I started photography back home here in Denmark. I was 15 years old. I got my first camera. It's actually still the camera I'm using today. So yeah, I got my Canon EF 2000D. It's a DSLR and it's still working, so it's fine. Well, yeah, I got that when I was 15 years old, and I've been using it for a while. Started to experiment with it, and yeah, one day the photos began to look better and stand out more than just a photo of maybe trees or whatever. I started photographing because I really liked looking at frames and the picture in nature. When I was walking outside, wherever I looked, I saw pictures. I didn't know it was pictures back then, but when I got my camera, I started to experience more the feeling that I was looking at pictures and not just random places in the world. So I started looking at the pictures through my eyes, of course, and then I took my camera and tried to find the perfect view, and that's how I started. Actually, that was the beginning of it all. It helped a lot that I was out traveling a lot. I was in Italy and brought my camera because I thought that was a good idea. It was a good idea because it helped me a lot. Of course, I started with the autofocus, so I just had to hold down the shutter button so it would focus for me. But as I progressed, I learned to use the manual function, and I think that's a really good idea to learn. You don't have to use it. I would recommend using the manual function because it really helps if you have to shoot photos with really high exposure or like really dark places. So that's nice to have. I think I've come a long way since I started. I mean, there's still a long way to go, and there's still lots of new things to learn, but I think I've come a long way from where I was back in 2019. Yeah, I started in 2019. If I didn't mention that. Well, I started back in 2019, so I think I've come a really long and good way since then, because experience really makes you better. You don't have to have really good gear, just have a camera and a couple of lenses, and then you can start from there. You don't have to be the best with the most expensive gear to take okay photos. You can just have your kit lenses or the basic DSLR kit you get and start from there, and you'll see progress in your photos in no time if you just go out and take some photos. So let's look at some of my first photos if I can find them. I think there's some of them on my Instagram I put away because yeah, there's a lot of photos that I don't want to talk about there. But yeah, let's jump in and look at those. Alright, let's take a look. These are the photos that's currently on my Instagram. I couldn't find the archive on my computer, so we're just gonna take it from here. Well, this is actually in the beginning where I got my camera. I was experimenting a lot with how it worked and stuff. So this one I took summer day, and then I was at their house. Wow, this is really bad quality, I'm sorry for that. I was at our vacation house and I saw this funny looking tree, and I thought that might be a good photo, so I snapped some photos. So this is a lot in the beginning, and as I told, this is my trip to Italy where I really learned to use my camera. Sorry. Yeah, this you can see I was still working a lot with different kind of editing styles. I think this photo turned out great. Let me move up. Yeah, I was experimenting a lot too with light painting in that state. So I got I think this is summer 2020. Yeah, this is summer 2020 where I've been using my camera for a while. Started editing my photos a little better because this one here just, where is it? Here it is. this blur is a little too much, I think. So I think this is where it really started to work. As you can see, I didn't really edit these photos. It was just I got my camera to the right settings, and yeah, it just really turned out great. Then I moved to a different style again. I think you can look at my photos back here. They have a different style than these photos up here. This is more like, I don't know how to call it, vintage look. I don't know. Yeah, you can see. So I would say to this photo I uploaded recently, 3 days ago, to this down here. I think it is right here. There's a lot of things have happened. So this is my progression so far that I've shown on my Instagram. But yeah, I've really chosen the best photos to be here, because it doesn't really make sense to have bad photos in here. So yeah. So where do I want to go from here? I wanna get more experience with my photos. I wanna get out, travel some more when COVID allows it, of course. I wanna get better, and I wanna teach while I learn, because we learn together, right? I make this channel because when I look at photographers on YouTube, it's always these really good photographers that have been going for years and years, and there's not so many that actually just started. I'm just starting to learn. So I would love to have new beginners with me too, that are trying to get better in photography and trying to get out in the world and do what they like to do, take photos. So that's why I started this channel. I started this channel to teach others how to do it, and I'm just gonna prove that you don't need all this fancy gear to take better photos and take good photos, because I like to teach other people about the things I like. I like just living life, you know, just dreaming and not really backing down. Someone once told me to never stop dreaming, and I'll promise I'll never stop dreaming, so please dream with me. So I'll talk a bit, before I end the video, I'll talk a bit about what's gonna happen on this channel, because I know I've been really inactive and I'm really sorry about that, but what's gonna happen now is I have a lot of ideas written down, okay? So I'll just talk about some of them. I have some POV city photography in mind, because that's always nice looking at, really relaxing. A bit of what's in my bag. Yeah, and I have some journeys coming up. I'll go to Chicago this summer, then I might go to Korea. I thought about some photo shoots where I show what I do and my jobs, and what I do with my clients, and how I go through that stuff. I'll only do that if it's okay with my clients, of course. Then I have one idea that I would like to know what you think about doing with me, like a 1 month photo challenge where we have one different kind of style photo every single day, and then we all join the challenge, so you can join the challenge too. And last, from what I have so far, is I'll maybe make a podcast where I feature new photographers in each episode. That might be a bit hard to do, but I'll see what I can do about that. Right, this is the end of the video, and I just want to say thank you for watching, and please consider liking, subscribing, turn the notification on, and maybe sharing if you feel like it, of course.